next, God was like, I got you. I told you to get like Peter and walk on the water. Dad, my dad knows, like, he told me to do it and I did it. And the financial situation is history. I'm going up. And recently, what was it? Back in July, I think. God was ministering to me through prayer that I went up spiritually a level, and also was other things that I went through last year. But just saying that, all that to say, just to testify that when we pass the test that God puts before us, we do level up. There is more blessings and all that good stuff that come from passing the test. And now I'm about to get into other situations that occurred in my life. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is how God was trying to develop my character in high school. So I remember throughout, I want to say, like in middle school, it was a period of time where I was acting like really, really crazy and whatnot. And I was doing a lot of like AWOL things I should have been doing. Because like I said, I grew up in the church. I gave my life to Christ when I was 7, I think. And I knew better. A lot of things I was participating in was not of God. And I remember in high school when I was like 16, 17-ish, I just felt God was pulling me to come deeper in my relationship with him. And I remember I was transitioning from this other school, Durrell Academy, where their basketball program was okay. And I remember I was okay player too, because I never really learned how to fully play basketball the right way when I was younger. And it was just something like a sport that my mom had just threw me, and I never really like learned how to really fully play. So I remember that summer I had planned on like stop playing basketball period in general. And I remember that summer we were at this park that's by my house, and there was this man this short man that was like sitting over there watching me while I was playing. And I was like, what is this man watching me for? Like, he looks like such a creep. Like, what is going on? And then I had seen him like talking to my dad. So I was like, okay, he must not be that creepy since he's talking to my dad or whatever. So long story short, the man had asked my dad if he asked my dad if I could come play for him. And my dad had explained to him, like, listen, she's not the best, which is true. I really was not. Like I said, I didn't really fully learn how to play basketball. And then when I got to school my junior year, like I said, I was like so wasn't the best. But I remember, I know it was God. At the end of the day, I know it was God that he gave me the desire to want to get better so I could play in college. So I remember that summer going into my senior year, I told my mom and my dad, like, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to go to college. And I remember I also prayed to God, and I said, God, I want to go play college basketball. And I know I'm probably not gonna get into one of these big time schools since I'm just now getting myself together. But God, if it's in your will, please allow me to go play college basketball. So I remember I had a dream that I was in the middle of our basketball court at this current school I'm going to at Pace. And I was like signing a contract, and I knew I told my dad about it, and I kind of like already knew it was God saying like, yeah, you are gonna go to play in college. And I remember my senior year, it was like a roller coaster. It was like a lot of ups and downs, and I'll say it was a lot of ups and downs because I had gotten so much better, but like I said, we're gonna rewind back to how I said that I wanted to go deeper with God. So God allowed my coaches to do a lot of unfair things to me, as far as me not playing as much time that I should have played. In high school, my senior year, my teammates were acting like they didn't want to pass me the ball a lot of times. And like I said, mind you, I had gotten tremendously better. Like I literally had the talent to go play at somebody's school. Maybe not at like the what do you call it? What was the school back then that was good? Like UConn or something like that. But I was good enough to play at somebody's school or college, okay? So it was like I was going through a lot of probably, but I feel like